I'm streaming. Well, I guess it's not that crazy if you're up until like 7 o'clock in the morning. I guess it is. Hey. Okay. I did not tell you you were lazy. Because... And I got it done, didn't I? I would have got it done. No. It is done. It is done. I don't know how I cut myself on my finger, but it hurts so bad. It's killing me. Huh? No. Because I didn't. I don't have anything to put on it. Nope. Watch football, and I have to wrap up my Christmas gifts for my coworkers.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Ryan asked if I could.
No, not really.
Oh,
should be fairly easy.
Dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She
Just
thought you might need
relaxing.
help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My
What about
darling
you?
Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry
Nice.
for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him.
How's your friend
If you
with?
wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
What's one in learning? I heard something. Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
What's that? What have you done? Nothing.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
What the? No.
Revelio.
They know the lies and false.
Revelio.
Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters.
Incendio.
That's all the Horklums for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Lumos.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Confringo! Incendio!
That was a close one.
Revelio.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have... I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these horklumps. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Hello, Mrs. Spruttle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some horklumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Hope they know what they're doing. Brooms can be dangerous.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Revelio.
I'll fix him. That charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
I can see why he said that. You do seem angry.
Of course I'm angry now, in large part due to his absurd overreaction to what is simply passion for my work. Supercilious fool, he's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. This must be it. This must be the cellar. Now, to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Stop! Plant bandit!
This must be the cellar. Now, to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
What could be stirring? Stop! Plant bandit!
This must be the cellar. To find that venomous tentacula. Revelio. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
What could be stirring in the cellar?
Hello, Mora. Where is that venomous tentacula?
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me. Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Mind you don't knock my potions. Careful, you can afford to replace them. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.